everyone, it's Angelica here for Yoga Time. Hopefully you guys, I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent in my time, so hopefully you guys can start coming a little bit more live with me, which will be awesome. Sometimes when we turn up live, we've got more kind of that commitment that we're going to do it, that we're going to show up to ourselves at a particular time, and that we're going to do that particular thing that is helping us. And I feel that, you know, the yoga, even though, you know, for some people in this group, it might be very gentle. The biggest benefits of yoga I found in my journey to healing, it was the movement of energy around our bodies. You know, sometimes when we're trying to do, you know, too much like cardio or weights, or, you know, we spend a lot of time a little bit like constrained and not so much focus on our breathing, even when we are trying to breathe and be really good at the breathing while doing the cardio. Yoga really invites you to, in each pose, to be focusing on the breathing and on that movement of energy inside us. You know, in the lives that we live these days, you know, with so much stress and overwhelm, there is an enormous amount of trapped energy in our bodies. And, you know, and a simple example would be, you know, when we feel like pain in our shoulders of, you know, too much sitting, is that, you know, basically you're not allowing the energy to move around our shoulders. And because we stay in one position for too long, and, you know, like the whole blood is not flowing, but energetically that it just keeps us in one position as well, which is really harmful in the long term, you know. And then we start getting all sorts of different problems around, you know, shoulders, elbows, wrists, because of all that, for example, computing and sitting work that we do. So, you know, yoga really invites that kind of, you know, each pose, you know, there is the science behind, and there is the kind of the invitation to move the body in a way that, you know, you're just really inviting that movement of energy. So hopefully this, you know, helps you to think a little bit differently around what yoga is, you know, what the benefits of yoga really. And, you know, once you start doing that, you know, once every week, twice every week, you know, I do 3 times a week, the benefits are just endless. The benefits are incredible, what you can feel when you are doing yoga regularly. So let's just start by sitting in a comfortable position, trying to really feel our sitting bones. You can just take your you know, bum cheeks to, you know, to the side, so you really feel that you're connected to the mat and to the ground, resting your wrists or your hands on your knees, and lengthening the back, engaging the core, so you are not feeling that you are arching or feeling that you're curving your spine. And just close your eyes really quickly here, and taking a deep breath in and out. Just trying to exhale like that last bit of air that is still in our lungs. Inhale through the nose and exhale. So today we're going to do alternate nostril breathing pranayama, which again is very important part of the yoga practice. The breathing exercises to create that movement of energy, the calmness in the mind, the ability for us to focus. There's so many benefits, and this one in particular helps the balance of the left and the right side of the brain. Very simply, you know, close your right nostril with your right thumb and inhale through the left. exhale through the left. Again, inhale through the left nostril. And exhale through the left. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Gently closing your left nostril and inhale through the right. And exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the right. And last time, inhale. And exhale. Gently release your hands and take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale. Gently opening your eyes. Inhale, take your both arms all the way up. Interlace your fingers. And holding, squaring your shoulders, engaging the core. Keeping your chin a bit towards a parallel line in front of you. And slowly release. And on the inhale, bring your arms again all the way up. And on the exhale, twisting to the right side, resting your left hand onto your right knee, looking backwards and really feeling the stretch on the left side of your torso. And slowly back to center. Again to the other side. Inhale, arms all the way up. And exhale, twisting to the right. Hands, right hand resting on the left knee. And reaching out to the left side. Feeling the stretch onto the right side of the torso. And breathing through it. And slowly release. Now we're just going to lengthen the left leg in front of us. I'm going to keep the right foot onto the mat, knees up, and we're just going to hug our right leg here, lengthening the spine. Holding the right leg with your left arm, taking your right hand to the back of your mat and just looking behind towards the right side and really feeling again the twist onto the right side, but feeling on the left side, breathing through it. Slowly release the right knee to the mat, keeping your left leg where it is, looking towards your left foot. And on the inhale, take your arms all the way up. And on the exhale, trying to reach either the ankles or the side of your feet, trying to meet your knee to nose here, but it doesn't have to be touching. Just do what you can here and try to find a balance of what it feels good, a balance of pushing your body but respecting your body at the same time. And slowly releasing. And we're just going to do the other side now, lengthening your right leg, bringing the left leg next to the right, hugging your left leg with your right arm, and placing your left hand on the back of your mat and just twisting to the left and feeling the twist on the right side of your torso, holding on here. Breathing through it, and slowly release. Now keeping your left leg, just letting your left leg down, looking towards your right foot, and on the inhale bring your both arms up, and on the exhale trying to reach out to your right ankle or to the side of your right foot, meeting your knee to nose or whatever it feels comfortable for you, finding a nice balance here. And slowly release, and opening up both legs in front of you. Again, it doesn't have, you don't have to open like a ballerina in 180 degrees, but just find what it feels comfortable for you here. Making sure that you're keeping your core engaged and your spine lengthening. On the inhale, bring your arms all the way up. And on the exhale, take your arms all the way in front of your mat and really feeling the stretch on the inner thighs. Breathe through this, the discomfort. And see if you can reach a little bit further. If not, just stay where you are. Making sure that your head is very, very relaxed. And breathe through it. And slowly come back to center. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up, and on the exhale, we're going to place our left hand onto our left ankle and just do a side stretch, trying to reach with your right hand all the way, almost the same direction as your right or your left foot. Really feeling the stretch on the right side of the body, and breathing through it. Slowly back to center, and let's just do the other side. Inhale, bring all the way, arms all the way up, and on the exhale, placing your right hand onto your right ankle And trying to reach with your left hand all the way to your right foot. Feeling the stretch onto the left side, making sure that your sitting bones are both connected to the mat, and breathing through it. Slowly back to center, and now closing your legs, both of them in front of you. And let's just do one more time. Inhale, arms all the way up, and try to reach out to both feet now. 𝗕𝗢𝗢𝗓𝗂𝗧𝗂𝗧, trying to reach your knee to nose. And breathing through it, they stretch, heads relax. And slowly coming back to center, and very gently let's just move to laying down our backs, keeping your feet onto the mat, trying to really feel your back onto the mat first. Our tailbone is a little bit lifted, so your belly is staying connected to the mat, and slowly bring both knees to your chest and start making circles to one side, breathing through it. Circles to the other side. And slowly back to center. Keep your right knee in and take your left leg straight onto the mat. You can just hover it on top of the mat, or you can just lay onto the mat as well. But if you can hover it for a bit, just for 1 or 2 breaths. In the meantime, you can just making circles with your right feet to one side, to the other. Keep your leg hovering and making your right foot point and flex, point and flex. And slowly bringing your left knee to the chest again. And now let's do the other side, lengthening the right leg, hovering on top of the mat, making circles with your left foot to one side, to the other. You should be feeling now on your core. If your right foot gets to come down to the mat, just lift that again for a little bit longer. Pointing the left foot, flexing, pointing and flexing, pointing and flexing, and bringing both knees to chest.
slowly take your both feet from the outside of the feet to a happy baby pose. Really feeling on your hips here. Trying to make sure that your lower back is still sitting onto the mat. Breathing through it. Slowly release both legs onto the mat and reaching out as high as you can with your hands to the top of the mat and your feet to the other side, as if you have two people pulling you into opposite directions, really stretching as much as you can. And let it go. Slowly coming to Shavasana. You can close your eyes here, finding a comfortable position and closing your eyes. Keep focusing on the breath. Maybe now notice how your body feels. Maybe it feels like it's tingling or it's feeling some discomfort. Just take some time to notice. Almost if you were talking to your body. Allow the benefits of the practice to get absorbed by your body. Slowly start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Roll to the right side into fetal position, keeping your eyes closed. Press onto the left hand and coming up to a seated, comfortable position, closing your eyes still. Bring both hands to the heart in prayer position and start rubbing your hands together. And you can now place your hands in front of your eyes. Feel the heat and the energy that you've created. You can open your eyes and observe the palm of your hands. Bring your hands into prayer position. And namaste. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.